Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we're going to be doing the live stream again. I told you guys I was not joking when I said that we will be doing a lot more live streams on nearly a daily basis. I'm going to try doing at least like 2 a week. If I could do a lot more, that would be great. But overall, we are watching a lot of things around XRP. The main thing that I'm watching for right now is something special happening around the price charts of not only XRP but also crypto. Right now, when we look at the major indices, they are looking a little rough. You guys can see the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, and even the Dow Jones. They are all at a strong sell-off point. They are looking pretty rough. But if we actually go and look at crypto today, most of the market is slightly green. XRP is the one that has been shining the most, up 11% on the 24-hour span, up 34.3% on the 7-day span. And today, we have something very special to talk about. Not only the USD chart for XRP, but also the Bitcoin price chart, which we will definitely be taking a look at. But on the 24-hour span, you guys can see a few altcoins actually breaking out a little bit. Algorand was one that was doing very well. Another one of my major holdings, still at the same price around that XRP was before it did break out, which is great to see. But I've been telling you guys about Algorand. I've been telling you guys about XRP. A lot of the utility gems right now are shining the brightest currently. But on the 7-day span, you know, nothing is beating XRP, up 34.4%. Some are trying to catch up. Like I said, Algorand and Stellar. I just recently told you guys to keep a close eye out on XLM, as it is going to most likely try to catch up with XRP. And XDC is just trailing a little bit behind, but not doing too much of a crazy move. But when we actually look at XRP, it is making some headlines around Twitter. It's been making a ton of noise. We do see over here from Crypto Vinco, XRP has surged past 43 cents, pumping over 51% since June, making it one of the top 3 performing cryptocurrencies in the world. While Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other tokens plunged to new lows, money is flowing into XRP as an SEC settlement looms, exactly as we predicted months ago. And yes, this is exactly what we are seeing. You know, right now, what we are watching for is what the SEC is trying to do. You know, we recently seen the major announcement around Ethereum. They look like they are going to continue their power play on Ethereum, and it looks like Ethereum is going to be a main target. So a lot of individuals are trying to kind of see what the next hedge is, and I do believe that a lot of that money is actually flowing into XRP currently, and I do believe that there will be a settlement within the next couple months. We've been talking about this. We just recently made a video last night talking about a possible settlement within the next, you know, roughly 6 to 9 months. But also, you know, we do see over here XRP has the most bullish setup in all of crypto as of today. Revival breakout in play with potential to break out the long-term downtrend in the face of the bear market. And I actually do completely agree. Honestly, right now, if we look at the XRPUSD chart, this looks extremely bullish. I've been watching this closely, and I just recently told you guys, pay attention to see if we could break out of this resistance fib level, which was at about like 41 cents. We were trying to break out of it recently, but we couldn't break out of it until today. And I told you guys, pay attention to the pattern. It looked very similar to this one back here on the 17th before we actually did break out. This 37, almost 38 cent zone looks like it's going to be our support zone at the current moment in time. So if we do lose this, you know, support zone, definitely prepare for like 32 cents to be tested. But overall, this looks extremely good to retest this 200 daily EMA, which is at 47 cents. So 47 cents right now is the main target point. And then after that, we are looking at this resistance zone up here, which is currently sitting at roughly 51 cents, almost 52 cents. It is getting very exciting. I will say this, being an XRP holder for so long, seeing XRP, you know, not really care what this market is doing and having one of the strongest moves in this market in a very long time is very exciting, because not only, you know, like I said, XRP has a ton of haters right now around this space. So, you know, seeing a strong move like this is great. But I will say this, okay, we still have a long way to go. You know, watching this price move going all the way back to June is incredible. I mean, we are up over 50%. You know, you look at this, and just recently we were up about 56.99%. At our current level, we are still up about 54%. This is great to see, but at the end of the day, I know that price action like this could be very exciting, but this is nowhere near where XRP really needs to be. But this is a huge moment because we need to retest this EMA and break out. And if we can break out, it is going to be a huge moment in time, because the last time that we were actually trading above this EMA was going all the way back to March, and we weren't even in a bullish sentiment at that moment. Ultimately, what we want to see is us to flip it into support like we did back in August of 2021, before we tried to run up to about the $2 range. We got a little bit of a major wall that we hit at about $1.40, but ultimately I want to see us kind of flip this into support, similar back to 2021 in January, where we were in this like SEC lawsuit price action move back here, which was very bearish, but ultimately we turned all the EMAs into support, and then we went on that massive ride to about $2. If we could flip this EMA into support, I think that would be a huge moment for XRP, but ultimately what I'm really looking at is the Bitcoin price chart as well. The XRP Bitcoin price chart looks awesome right now. We've been really kind of looking at this, and the main thing is that if we could break out of this fib level, which is sitting at about 2,461 sats, we will be back into a point in time where we haven't seen since going back to August of 2021. So this is actually pretty big. I would say that this is very important as well. We need to see a lot of volume coming in to push us above these major resistance zones. I will say this: I'm not expecting any sort of massive price action move just yet. I'm not expecting $1. I'm not expecting any sort of crazy move like that. But I will say this: one thing that I am watching for is a lot more settlement tension between Ripple and the SEC, because a lot more bullish news around the settlement could actually push it above these major resistance zones. And we actually do see over here from Perry XRP Parker, what a sight, see an XRP rising, a win or a settlement is touching, or is in touching distance, sorry. We've told you for months and months now, be prepared as the train has already left. This is only the beginning. And I will say this, a settlement is pretty close. We've been really kind of looking at the news around a settlement. It looks like things are headed in the right direction for Ripple, and things are looking very exciting. But I just want to say right now, the biggest thing about XRP and the biggest catalyst since day one has always been this lawsuit. I mean, think about it like this. At the end of the day, if we do see a settlement, nobody knows where the price could go. I've seen a lot of price predictions out there. I've seen, double digits, triple digits. I mean, it's been ridiculous in some of the price predictions that, people have been calling for. But I will say this, nobody knows where we are going to go. The 1 month looks incredible for XRP. Like I said, this 32-cent zone is pretty good support down here. I could see us kind of hitting that again, probably retesting it, or possibly even coming back down to test 37 cents, flip that into a higher support zone, and then continue the uptrend. But you can see right now on the 1 month span, the major resistance zones that we do have to break out of. That 51-cent zone is the big one, but after that, a few of the EMAs are around like the 60-cent zone. Flipping this, going into like the 0.5 fib level would be huge for us. That would be about 61 cents. Flipping that into support would be, a higher continuation in regards to price action. But nonetheless, in regards to a settlement price prediction for me, it's always going to be the double digits up here, between like that $13 to $26. And yes, we could go much, much higher. Again, I'm being very conservative in regards to my price predictions just because we don't know what's going to happen at that time. All we know is that right now, if I actually go over here to the indicators, let's actually look at the volume for XRP right now. So on the 1 month span, this is the biggest problem that I see with the volume on XRP. So although this price action is very exciting, we are breaking out of a major resistance zone. I would love to see us kind of set up this price action from February of 2021, where we did hit that $2 plus mark. The major resistance is actually at the 786 at $1.60 back there. But what I would love to see is currently a lot more volume in. On the 1 month span, you can see that the volume is actually kind of hitting the same exact level that we've been trading at since July. It's even around like the June timeframe as well. So right now, even going to the daily span, our volume is diminishing. So we are still moving on, some nice volume, but the volume is still in a diminished state. The RSI is nearing an overbought level. So I will say I'm not too dead set on what is happening around the price action. I'm not saying like this is extremely bullish, that it's going to see higher continuation, we're going to go here, we're going to go there. I would actually like to see a reset. I would like to see us retest the 37-cent zone, almost the 38-cent zone, kind of build a floor there while the RSI kind of cools down and we see a lot more volume in. right now, I'm not dead set on this being an extremely, bullish run or anything like that. But on the 1 week, I will say it looks very exciting because volume is still there. It's not fully diminishing. We are still looking very good in regards to the RSI. It's not overbought. It's actually pretty neutral. So I will say, what we are looking forward to seeing right now on XRP is, where is the stopping point? Is the stopping point at 51 cents? Is it at 60 cents? No one knows for sure. All we have to do is keep a close eye out on RSI and the volume for it. That's the two main indicators around a lot of these tokens. Just kind of seeing the bearish divergence in regards to RSI versus volume, as well as price action. We really have to take it all into accountability. We just can't get caught up in all of the bullish news coming out and thinking that a settlement's going to happen next week, or we're going to go to $1 here or $1 there, whatever. But nonetheless, it is still very exciting. I'm not taking anything away from XRP. I think that it's awesome to see. I think that for the most part, I think anyone out there being an XRP holder, this should be a very, very good moment in time for you, because we all deserve to see extremely bullish price action for XRP. I mean, for the longest time, XRP has been suppressed. It's been hyper suppressed. So when we really kind of look at XRP, it is very exciting. And I would love to see this actually break out and really kind of lead the market. A lot of people have speculated, XRP was always the last to run. What if it is the first to run and really kind of, push the entire market and really kind of lead the market? That would be extremely, bullish for all of the XRP community. But when we actually look at, the Bitcoin price chart, it is also very exciting. If we go and look at the 1 week span for this, you can see what is happening right now on the Bitcoin price chart for XRP. We still are at a very overbought level for RSI on the 1 week here, and we are nearing this major resistance zone that we have been really kind of, trading against for a while. I would love to see us kind of break over this. This would be the biggest indicator. It's actually us breaking over the 200 EMA at 2,645 sats. As you guys do see, we have been trading against that blue line for a while, going all the way back to November of 2020 for an example. So if we could get a major breakout here, this would be huge, because the last time that we actually had that breakout above this 200 EMA was back in 2017 and 2018, when we did go to the all-time highs. So this would be very exciting. But I would say, anywhere between like that. And by the way, yes, I do see your comment, Dan, in the comments. Brad said yesterday that he thinks that the case will be over anywhere between 4 to 10 months from now. Yeah, it's anywhere. Like, it could happen, next month. It could happen the month after that. We don't know for certain. I'm not going to sit here and speculate on, what specific date is going to be the settlement date. All we know is that I don't believe that this entire settlement's going to happen, like next week, for an example. I've been seeing a lot of people say, all right, yeah, settlement's going to happen like next week. It's going to be, tomorrow, whatever. Like, I've been seeing a lot of bullish things around XRP that I don't really kind of play into. All we know for certain is that a settlement will most likely happen within the next year. And I don't think it's going to take that long. I could actually see a settlement happening a lot sooner. But one thing I have been also watching for is the dollar. The dollar is probably one of the biggest indicators at this current moment in time for crypto to go on a major bull run. Recently, a lot of people were speculating on if we could top out around the 110 level on the dollar. This is probably one of the most bullish charts in crypto history. Is just kind of seeing if this is going to top out around 110. I know that we started to break over it, or if we're going to top out at 120. But the reason why this is so bullish is that the when we look at the XRP price chart, or even just any price chart within crypto, comparing it to last year, November timeframe, we are extremely undervalued in regards to the prices that we're seeing. And when we look at the dollar is extremely overvalued. It's overbought. And once this does a 180 turning event, this entire market is going to go on a massive run. It's very similar to like March of 2020 to November. Look at the dollar. The dollar started to gain some momentum back here in like June of 2021. It started to really kind of break out. Once we broke out of the March of 2020, highs, which was this fib level here at about 101, that's when this market really kind of, started to take a nosedive. The dollar is probably one of the biggest indicators around what's going to happen within this market. You could also see when the dollar has a lot more, strength in it, all of the risk asset classes are going to get a massive hit. So you're going to be looking at equities, you're going to be looking at crypto. Those will be, the ones that don't have a lot more volume in. This is also why I say like, equities today, comparing it to like what the dollar is doing, is very bullish for crypto because it shows how much money is actually pouring into crypto, with today being a very exciting day for most of these altcoins like Algorand, like XRP, like XDC, like XLM. So to me, when we really kind of look at what's happening, I will say, like, people are realizing how undervalued crypto is. I think also right now, when we look at a lot of these altcoins, the utility ones are starting to really kind of pick up some traction, like Algorand. I told you guys about Algorand so many times, and how undervalued it actually was under 20, or under 30 cents. Like 28 cents was a blessing for Algorand because we seen what happened last bull run, right? Like, Algorand was a very special token to be holding, and I do think that this one is also going to take this entire market by storm. I could easily see like $10 plus for Algorand in the long-term span here. Let me check out what is happening in the chat real quick though. Gary Gensler, blah blah blah. Yeah. Quant has gone. Quant gone take over. Yeah, I do think that Quant's also pretty big. I mean, like, I've been talking about Quant for so long. For me personally, like, QNT is a huge opportunity within this market, and I do think that is very undervalued, even around like $100. Could we see $50? It's possible. It just depends on what this entire market's actually going to go and do, comparing it to like indices, for an example. But yeah, repurchase when it's back under 37 cents, like in a couple days. Yeah, I mean, like, that's what we are watching for. We're watching to see if XRP is going to top out very soon and have retracement down to like 38 cents. 38 cents is probably the area that we will come back down to test, just because that is like a major support zone. I mean, you go and look back to May of 2022, or even going back to like this entire time frame back here was pretty big for us to kind of build a floor. We did break down though, during June, when Bitcoin started to crash a little bit. I think that this is also around the same time as the FOMC meeting during June as well. So most of the market was in a very bearish time frame here. So that's why I'd like to see us kind of breaking above this support zone and possibly even building a floor model around 38 cents. That would be pretty cool for us. Love this channel, Epic, much appreciated. Because this theory is based on his belief that Ripple's and the SEC recent request for judgment won't reach the judge until November. Yeah, I don't think that, to me, I don't think that this entire case is going to go to trial. I just don't see a trial in the plans, just because the SEC is trying to save public face. I don't think that they want a lot of the information that has happened in the last 2 years to really kind of come out. I mean, I'm sure that you guys are probably all aware of, the corruption and things that have been happening around the SEC. So, to me, that is what we are watching for. Next bull cycle will be all about utility-driven projects. Yeah, I do agree as well. Also, thanks for the $10, Ramona. I appreciate that. Let me see what else is happening in the chat. It's really hard to keep up, honestly. Every time you sell your XRP, you risk the exchanges falling or failing you the next time around. Yeah, most likely. I mean, like, I haven't sold XRP in so long. I did sell a little bit around like $2. I took a little bit of profit just to kind of push into other utility gems at that time. But XRP is probably just like this is probably one of my like longest holds. Just because I see like a bright future for what XRP actually is as a utility gem, and I also see what Ripple is trying to build with XRP as well. Bitcoin, BitConnect, hey. We need QNT to get XRP to the top 3. Yeah, I think XRP. You got to remember, XRP for the longest time was like a top 2 gem, right? Like, this is also why I say, pay attention to what happened with Ethereum. Like, look at Ethereum. So let's actually go and look at this real quick. I just want to share with you guys something pretty interesting about this. So when you look at Ethereum, go back to December of 2020. So let's actually zoom in real quick. I just want to show you guys this because I thought that this was pretty interesting. So here's December of 2020. You see what happened with Ethereum during this time frame. I mean, like, it ran up all the way to about like $4,400, and then it made a new all-time high at about almost $5,000 back in November, right? It went on a huge run. Now, when you look at XRP during that time frame, so let's actually go back on the 1 week and actually look at this real quick. So let's go back to December of 2020. So here is the lawsuit announcement on December. This is the week of December 21st. It's comical, right? You could really see the major plan here. XRP for the longest time was a number 2 gem. It was really leading the race. It was going to most likely, I know that this is going to be a very, very large statement, but for the longest time, it looked like XRP was going to flip Bitcoin. And it has in the past. It really has. You could go look at the historical data on CMC. But the funny thing is that this lawsuit came at the perfect time in this market. It not only slowed XRP down, but it hyper suppressed the price action on XRP, and it still ran to almost $2. Think about how crazy that actually is. Not only did it stifle the price action, but it also went to $2. During that time frame where it was delisted on nearly every major exchange, you had this legality sort of situation going on where XRP was basically dead in the water. Everyone said that it was going to, 17 cents. It was going to die. It was going to zero, blah, 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 whatever. And it still ran to $2. Just take a step back and actually think about that. Barely on any major exchange, it had this, legal precedent behind it that it was dead, and it still did this astronomical run. That's insane to me, because now we're at this moment in time where most people in crypto know that this entire SEC lawsuit was nonsense. Many individuals out there actually speculate that this lawsuit was a big power play, and I completely agree. It was to slow what XRP was doing, down and save, the banks. The big banks are scared of this technology. At the end of the day, these big bankers don't want crypto at all. So when you think about that, okay, and you think about where we are now with all of the major announcements that Ripple has, had in just the last couple months alone, to me personally, XRP, once we do see a settlement, the shackles are broken. And once we do see that, the price action is truly limitless. Like, we don't know where XRP will go. Could it hit double digits? Could it hit triple digits? Nobody knows at all. We could speculate all day long. I could ask you guys, drop in the comments, what price of XRP do you think we will hit once we do see, a major settlement? We don't know what is going to happen price range for XRP. But all we do know is this, that XRP accounted for 25% of all on-demand liquidity volume within Ripple. Ripple is continuing to expand globally through on-demand liquidity with XRP. And not only that, but the XRP ledger is about to have a massive upgrade to XLS20. All of this at such an incredible moment in crypto. We are in a bear market where we have this opportunity to be able to invest into these utility gems that are not only building out globally connections and huge partnerships, but also utility gems that in the future will shine brighter than anything else. It is once in a lifetime opportunities here. It really is. You could see the technological advancements happening day in and day out. And it is very, very special to be a part of this market at these moments in time. $7 to $10 after settlement, and then only up from there. It's hard to say. I would say this though, $7 to $10 is easily achievable even without a settlement. That's a broad statement, but it really is realistic. Like, if we did not have the price action stifled during December of 2020, we could have easily have hit $7 to $10. Most individuals out there, technically, like the TA, most of the TA out there, took XRP to like $7 to $10 anyways. I mean, think about it like this, right? Let's actually look at the fib levels real quick. So I don't really base everything off of fib levels alone, but if you look at some of the fib levels off of the log scale, you could kind of see where we could have easily have hit in regards to price action. The 4618 is up at $15. Okay, most of the prices between the 2.272 and the 4618 could have easily have been targeted, and that's between $7 to $14 anyways, almost 15. So think about that. And that's before a settlement. That's not even talking about what the price multipliers would be if a settlement did happen. Remember, once a settlement does happen, you're going to be seeing a lot of mainstream media attention. You're going to see a lot more partnership announcements. You're going to see a lot more on-demand liquidity expansions as well. And you're going to see a huge US presence for XRP as well. On-demand liquidity is going to ignite like no other before. And it is, you know, a huge catalyst. I've always said that this XRP lawsuit is actually a blessing in disguise. So yeah, I mean, you know, do with that what you will. But when we actually look at the price action for XRP right now, you know, it really is, you know, something special. Nobody was really expecting XRP to do this, but you know, for the longest time, we have been talking about XRP almost on a daily basis on this channel, simply talking about the potential behind it, the power behind it, you know, where we could go once utility does kick in. You know, right now, you know, a quarter of the volume on-demand or on RippleNet is through on-demand liquidity with XRP, and that's real, like real world use case value right there. It's not a speculative store of value. It's not me utilizing a centralized, you know, payment mechanism called Lightning. You know, this is real. Like, this is legit real. So when you actually look at this market and you look at all of these individuals that are hating on XRP, that are constantly talking down on XRP's potential and the value behind it, you know, I just have one major statement to make, and that's the fact that XRP, for the longest time, has proved its power. It has proved its potential. And it will be a leading altcoin. It will be a leading project in the space. And it has been for over 10 years. So anybody, like anyone that is doubting XRP, really needs to do a lot more research and really understand what XRP actually is becoming. Still 1,000 short from my goal. The Maxis will capitulate. Careful with repeating the word settlement. I think summary judgment seems more appropriate, and there's a lot of people who don't know the difference. Important to differentiate. Yeah, I mean, you know, to me, I don't even know if a settlement would be in play. You know, I've always said, like, Ripple wants a clear win. You know, they don't want to settle. They've always wanted a clear win because they want to IPO. You know, the only way for them to really IPO after this case is to have a clear win. And I think that that's the biggest thing that they've been focused on for the longest time, is just a major clear win around XRP. They want to have a full, you know, like when we really kind of look at what Ripple wants, they don't want any doubt behind what they are doing and what XRP actually is. You know, so to have full-on clarity for XRP, to have a full-on win and have their reputation, you know, fully saved, that's what their end goal is here. You know, and again, you know, why did the SEC choose XRP out of all the tokens? Why did they choose Ripple out of all of the companies? We all know why, right? We all know why. But I think that that's also the question that a lot of people in this market are not really asking themselves. Why only XRP? Why only Ripple, right? And it's not because of what they were doing. It's because of what they were trying to achieve. That's the end goal there. How many XRP to be a millionaire? Honestly, you know, like 10,000 could make you a millionaire. I don't know what the time frame on that would be, but you know, that would be the $100 price prediction there. You know, and that's long term. You know, nobody really knows when that could happen. I would say, you know, to really kind of be a millionaire as soon as possible, you know, you're looking at roughly like, I would say 50K to 100K XRP, honestly. But you can never have too much. That's how I look at, you know, a lot of these gems. You know, like Q&T, every single day I'm looking at Q&T and I'm like, wow, I just want to buy more. Because I just know how undervalued a lot of these tokens are. XRP, HBAR, XDC, XLM, 2025, you'll be happy. Is 300,000 XRP enough? Yeah, I think that that's plenty. Honestly, a lot of individuals in this space barely have, you know, 100K XRP to begin with. So, and a lot of people just can't afford, you know, a massive amount of XRP. So, again, like a lot of these tokens are, you know, I know that 45 cents, you know, seems pretty cheap for a token, but for most people, it is a hefty price to get, you know, 1,000 or even 5,000 or whatever. So yeah, they've been picking on Flexa and AMP token as well. Seems DLR the same reason. Oh yeah, VeChain. Mass adoption has even started yet. No, it's gonna moon fast replace Bitcoin. I'm the same with Q&T. Do you use cold storage wallet? If so, which do you recommend? If you actually wanted to get a Ledger, you guys are more than welcome to go check out Ledger. I personally utilize Ledger. Decent wallets are also pretty good. But yeah, I'm mainly utilizing a Ledger. That's the one that I use for like most of my storage. I've never had an issue with Ledger at all. If you did want me to, I could actually drop in the chat real quick Here, I'll actually drop it in, and then I will pin it real quick for you. If you wanted to utilize my Ledger link, you guys are more than welcome to. There you guys have it. But I utilize Ledger all the time for pretty much everything. I utilize it for Link. I utilize it for XRP. I utilize it for most of my tokens. So yeah, let me see what else. 10K XRP is enough. What do you think will happen with the emails? Honestly, I don't even think that we will see the emails. You know, I think that when we actually talk about those emails, I think that they are too damning for the public figure for the SEC, and I think that that's like one of the biggest concerns for them. Hit my short-term Q&T goal thanks to you when it dipped back to $50 about 2 months ago. Yeah, $50 was a huge opportunity. Hey, I know you spot trade with crypto. I'm a day trader. What is a good stop loss amount for cryptos? It's so much different from Forex pairs. I actually utilize a manual stop loss. I know that that kind of sounds crazy, but you know, I usually stop myself out if I think that it is too risky of a play. I also don't trade like major events. Like yesterday was the FOMC meeting. I would never trade an FOMC meeting. I sold XRP yesterday when Bitcoin dipped. Is it a good time to buy back? Actually, to you, Ethereum is a good buy too right now. I would let it cool down a little bit, to be honest. I think that XRP could have, you know, a retouch of 38 cents. That's what I'm watching for right now. I'm just kind of seeing if the volume is going to continue to diminish. Make a how to set up Ledger video. I've got one and it's really hard to set up. Yeah, I could do that. I could definitely do that. I'll probably be making a video on Decent Wallet as well. I have both of them. I think that they are both great. So yeah, we'll definitely keep a close eye on both of those, and I'll definitely be sure to make a video on both. I tell my friends to get minimum 10K XRP. Yeah, I think that that is a good start. People who have 100K XRP are planning to sell at $10. Yeah, 100%. I mean, most of them are going to probably sell. And that's the thing, right? Like, that's the scary thing about selling, is you never know what's going to happen next. But, again, you got to take profits. You can't be scared. You can't let your emotions get the best of you. You know, profit is profit. What is the huge moment just joined? So the huge moment around XRP is if we are going to break out of this 200 EMA. Breaking out of 47 cents would be huge for XRP. Because after that, the major targets are 51 to about 61 cents. And if we can break out of those, that's going to be pretty big. Nick, could you tell if you got more than 100K XRP? No, I really don't. I don't share my holdings like that. I just don't think that it is a good, you know, thing in regards to security and stuff. So I really don't talk about my holdings all that much. I've been a follower for a long time now. I have opened many positions because of you, most notably Casper, Q&T, and XRP. Yup, Casper, I've been accumulating Casper heavy. Because again, you know, imagine if Casper started to do a breakout like this. You know, Casper is one of those gems that we've really kind of been focused on for a while. I think it might be USDT, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Look at this thing. I mean, come on. Like, this is so... It's crazy to me that we have this opportunity right now. I recently just bought, I think it was like 2.5 cents, something like that. I mean, it was like a huge opportunity, but I've been buying Casper on Mexi. It's probably one of the easiest exchanges to buy on, and I could easily just send it to anything to stake and stuff. What's up, fam? I'm aiming to see XRP break 45 cents. Yeah, that's what we are watching for right now. We are watching the 47 cents, but yeah, it's right around like 45. Yeah, David, that's my goal. Just got into this, you know, February, but been broke since the potato got in office. Yeah. Hollywood would do a blockbuster on the case title. Could be crypto war. With the ISO 222 going live in November, do you think settlement should be before this? I don't think that ISO 222 is going to be that big of an opportunity, honestly. And I've shared this many times on this channel. I know that it's going to get a lot of hate, but to me, I don't think that ISO is that huge. It opens the door for crypto to be utilized in specific categories and, you know, major, you know, areas. We've been really kind of looking at ISO and really kind of trying to break it down for people that don't understand it, because there's like a huge misconception behind ISO. A lot of people think that ISO 222 means that XRP is going to be utilized as like the global reserve currency. It's going to be this, going to be that. Basically, it's just a messaging format that allows for these banks to be a lot more interoperable between each other. And it's actually, you know, a little bit opening the fragmented system behind the banking payment channels. So it's pretty big. I mean, it's not like a huge opportunity for a lot of these gems, but it does allow for them to utilize these tokens for settlement mechanisms, which is pretty cool. Hey, Nick, do you buy on Mexi platform. I've been trying to buy A0 and Casper. So yeah, A0 and Casper I've been buying on Mexi. It is it's pretty easy to utilize. I mean, for anybody who does want to sign up for Mexi, right now they are doing like, you could win up to like $1,000 with Mexi right now. I could actually share that in the chat real quick for you guys as well. I'll pin this one as well. I'll replace it actually. For anybody who wants to check out Mexi, you guys are more than welcome to. I've been utilizing Mexi for a very long time now. They do have Algorand, they have XRP, they have XLM, I'm pretty sure. They have so many tokens on there. And I actually choose Mexi over Uphold because there's no lockups. They're not going to hold your crypto hostage or anything like that, which is, you know, always a great thing. You know, being in control of your holdings is like the biggest thing around crypto, and you know, having an exchange that is not going to do that is great. They also don't have KYC up to like 20 Bitcoin or something like that, so it's pretty cool. Where's everyone holding their XRP? I'm holding it in a ledger. I remind people to keep long-term bag in case XRP goes parabolic. Yeah, I have a long-term bag of XRP that I will never sell. Overledger received first available. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry, I cannot read that message. Yes, HODL. I'm not going to sell until it hits $50. I mean, hey, everybody has their own, you know, their own plan. Saying ISO/Swift isn't huge is silly. There is $27 trillion we are going after. I'm not saying that ISO isn't crazy. I'm saying that ISO 222, there's a huge misconception around it on what it actually means for crypto. I think that the Nostro Vostro accounts is a huge opportunity. There's $27 trillion locked up in those accounts. But at the end of the day, you know, that's what the cross-border payment mechanism is actually being utilized for, is, you know, not having that pre-approved, you know, liquidity that's there. That's why on-demand liquidity is such a huge stepping stone. But it doesn't mean anything with ISO 222. That's the biggest problem around this space, is that you have a lot of these people that are pushing this nonsense that ISO 222 is this massive event in history for crypto that's going to, you know, allow for XRP to skyrocket in price, but that's not the case. It just allows for settlement to be unlocked. It allows for, you know, these players to select to utilize XRP, XLM, or so forth. When Flare, we've been waiting for Flare for a very long time. We still are waiting for the Flare announcements, but again, you know, it's been a very long time. It's been like over 2, you know, years now. Mustang with as many as you can, sell 10,000 of them at $5 and just go have some fun. Hi Nick, do you think XRP will go back to 30 cents again? We've been looking at this. So if we lose the 38 cent zone, which is, you know, this green line here, we are targeting 32 cents. That's what we are looking at, this range here. But I do think that 38 cents might hold. We really kind of have to pay attention to it and watch it. Nick, is Casper supported on Ledger? It is. They do have a full-on instruction on how to store your Casper on a Ledger. They actually have it on their official website. You can check it out. Man, I hope this thing drops again. I would love to set it at the 20 cent range. Yeah, it's hard to tell where we are going to kind of settle down to, but you know, volume is diminishing. I haven't looked at the lower time frames. Let's actually go check out the 4 hour. So the 4 hour is very similar. We are still at this sort of moment in time where the RSI is nearing an overbought level. The last time that we did see this, we kind of, you know, seen a few drops in the price action for XRP. More notably, the one from September 18th, where we did kind of come back down to test some nice lows at 34 cents. So right now, volume has been diminishing since going back to September 19th on the 4 hour time frame. RSI nearing overbought, so this is actually pretty bearish for price action, just to give you guys a quick insight on that. Can you give instructions on staking Songbird for... I'm actually not staking Songbird right now, but I know that the Flare community channel has great insights on that as well. Do you think the crypto market will crash if the DOW or the Dow loses its support level? It's hard to say. We aren't really following equities currently, so you know, right now I've been really kind of looking at what's going to happen in regards to equities correlation to crypto, but so far we've kind of been disconnecting a little bit. What do you think about ISO 2022 being delayed until 2025 instead of 2023? There's been a lot of discussions on it. I mean, to me, you know, it's hard to say what's going to happen with it. I don't think that I have really a big sort of idea around it. I don't really care too much for ISO going fully live. I think that it is I think that it's a big event for these banks. I think that's a big event for technology and technological advancement. So, you know, it is exciting, but it's been around for a very long time. I had 40,000 stolen off of my Ledger Nano X. I don't know how that could have happened unless you gave out your passphrase code, because it's all offline storage. Newbie guide to Mexi. Mexi is pretty easy. I mean, for the most part, you know, all you have to really do is kind of treat it like any other exchange. It's pretty similar to, like, you know, Uphold or Coinbase. I might do a guide on it. I might do a video on it. We'll see. But yeah, I feel the partnership Ripple had with the largest foreign exchange in Brazil is somewhat of an indicator showing what Ripple is really trying to target, like you said, with cross-border payments. Yeah, I mean, that's $6.6 trillion a day in FX volume. Like that's a pretty large, you know, stepping stone for them. How you got stolen from Ledger? Yeah, I don't understand that either. Let's go, Nick. I got 300 XRP the other day. This is crazy. Yup, it is, you know, truly remarkable. How many LCX would you recommend for life-changing money? Honestly, I've been stacking LCX as well, almost on a daily basis, because LCX is extremely undervalued as well. Have you discussed LCX yet? Yeah, I've been talking about LCX for over a year, actually. We originally found LCX around like 3 cents before it ran to like 60 cents. So yeah, that was a very big project during last summer, and I still think it's a huge one. Okay, gotta go. Aloha. Yep, no problem, Ryan. Thank you for stopping by. HBAR looks like it's going to pop off soon. What do you think? Let's actually go check it out. I haven't looked at HBAR in a very long time, so let's actually go and check out the price chart for it. So, yeah, I mean, it looks like it almost bottomed out at around this bottom fib level here, which is about almost 6 cents. Let's actually look at the daily span. I think that there is quite a bit of support down here. So I know that we dipped below it slightly, as you guys do see here. We still are hitting resistance at the 10-day EMA. That is about at 6 cents. So what we do need to see here, let's actually look at the volume. I want to see the volume on HBAR because we haven't been really kind of looking at it too much. What we need to see is a lot more volume on HBAR. We need to break up above some of these big areas. Currently, we have been in a major downtrend on HBAR. It looks pretty rough. I think that it's great that we have regained some momentum above this bottom fib level, but recently we kind of, you know, lost a big support zone. So right now we could actually kind of move this fib level down a little bit on our recent price action move, just to kind of look at it in a little bit of a better light. So going all the way back to the summertime of 2021, I think that this is actually not the summertime. This is, we could actually see that there's quite a bit of support back here in January. So we've been gaining, so we've been actually targeting this support zone for a while. It's around almost 5.5 cents. So this is actually a pretty big support zone that we came back down to. It's a demand zone from a very long time ago, over 1 year ago. So when we look at this, you know, we could very well have bottomed out here, but I need to see a lot more volume, and I actually want to see us break over these major resistance zones that are EMAs currently for HBAR to be back into a bullish standard. Let's see, Quant was available on Oracle Marketplace. Look, yeah, I think so. LCX Nick just uploaded a video. Watch the video. No KYC, they will take your money away. I mean, you choose if you want a KYC or not. You could KYC, it's up to you. What sucks is most people I talk to, including family, don't want anything to do with crypto. Yeah, it does suck. You know, I see it all the time. A lot of people are like that. Sup, what's going on? Is DAG a good investment in your opinion? Good gains and big announcements for it, you know, you think? So I have like a love-hate relationship with DAG. You know, I think that the Constellation team is great. I just think that a lot of the stuff that we are seeing around what Constellation is doing is, it's a little bit weird. Like, you know, some of the announcements don't really have a lot of, you know, the problem with crypto announcements is you need to see substance behind them. And that's the big thing that the Constellation announcements are missing, is like, we're trying to see what's happening around Constellation, but a lot of the information that we have is very limited, and there's not a lot of like substance behind them, which is a big red flag around any project within crypto. So that's what I'm really kind of looking at. But again, I still think DAG is going to do well. I think that it is a great opportunity in regards to technology, but also, you know, HBAR is also built out on DAG technology as well. So it's a big one, you know, for me. It's kind of, which one do I want to accumulate more of? Do you think 100,000 ALBT could make me a millionaire, 2 million? I mean, it's possible. Yeah. You know, to me, I really, I mean, I will say this. I think Alliance Block long term is going to be a giant. What they are doing with the traditional finance and DeFi space, trying to bridge it, all of their partnerships with like Quant, for example, I think that they are a giant in this space. And I really do think that's a huge opportunity. Hey brother, why Uphold hold Casper for 62 days? That's exactly why I moved away from Uphold. In fact, Uphold does not allow you to withdraw Casper at all. They're going to be holding your Casper forever because it is a tier 3 asset. Well, I think it's a tier 4 asset, not tier 3. Could I know nothing is guaranteed? Yeah, I mean, I think that DAG could be a pretty big investment. Smash a like. Thoughts on Yushi? I never heard about it. And guys, do you see what is happening? We are targeting 46 cents on XRP right now. 46 cents. Right now, on the daily span on XRP, we are up about 15, almost 16, well, actually, no, 16% right now on XRP. This is actually pretty big. I want to see a lot more volume, though. We aren't seeing we're not seeing crazy volume at all. Like, this is not strong volume for this price move. So I'm very concerned on our next target on XRP, which is that 200 EMA. If we could smash through this, and if we can gain a lot more momentum in regards to volume, this would be pretty big. But you guys do see the RSI down here. It is at the highest point since going back to February of 2022, and we all seen what happened back there. So I'm watching XRP closely right now to see if we are going to get a lot more volume here to smash through these resistance zones or not. But this is getting very exciting. Guys, if you are enjoying the XRP price, action right now, hit that like button and also spam the comments right now, XRP to the moon. I want to hear you guys. I want to see everyone in the chat hit XRP to the moon. What exchange do you typically purchase XRP on? I typically purchase it on Mexi. If you guys do want to check out the Mexi link, it's in the pinned message in the chat right now. If you guys want to check that out. But that's where I'm purchasing like XRP, Algo, Casper, HBAR, Q&T. Most of my gems I'm purchasing on Mexi. Look at all you guys. XRP to the moon. I'm loving it. So many of you guys in the chat right now. 370 watching right now. It's truly remarkable. But yeah, we are watching to see if XRP... Look at how close we are. We are so close to this EMA. What do you guys think? Do you think we are going to break this EMA? Or do you think that we are going to, really kind of just hit resistance and start to fall? What do you guys think? Uphold is having maintenance since the big run-up. Yeah, most of these large exchanges, a lot of them go down at big moments in crypto. Like, that's the main thing that I hate about centralized exchanges within crypto is you can never trust any of them. Most of them are always down at, like, huge areas of focus within crypto, and it's a big problem. So right now, things... Yo, I appreciate I think that's 2 AUD. I'm pretty sure that's 2 AUD. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for that. XRP to the moon, baby. Let's go. So I actually want to look at the lower time frame here. I know that I'm looking at the 15-minute chart, which is a sin in crypto. But I just want to see what's happening with the volume on the lower time frames here. Also, I think that this is a little bit more exciting to really kind of see the price action move a little bit faster as well. But yeah, I mean, like, we have some pretty good volume here right now. Yo, XRP to the moon. Yep. Guys, this is going to be a longer live stream. Like, I actually think that I'm going to live stream for a little bit of time, just to kind of make up for the lack of them. We have not been live streaming for a very long time, but this is going on about an hour long in regards to this live stream. This is something special, guys. And I really do think that, we should be doing these live streams a lot more. What do you guys think? Do you think that we should be doing like 2 live streams a week, 4 live streams? Like, let me know what you guys want to see on this channel. Like, you guys are the ones that are making the decisions here. How much XRP is enough? Man, honestly, I just accumulate as much XRP as I can possibly accumulate, to be honest. Love the live streams. I appreciate that. Do it. Yes, live streams. Yes. All right. I already seen enough. We're going to be doing a lot more live streams. I'll definitely look at a schedule that I can do, you know, in regards to live streams. We got the new PC set up, so, you know, we might as well be doing a lot more of these ones, and yeah, it's going to be pretty exciting. I look forward to doing a lot more live streams for you guys. Plus, not only that, but I get to really kind of talk to you, to a lot of you a lot more, and really kind of interact with, you know, a lot of you guys. First take profits for HBAR, Nick. It's like over $2, honestly. I'm just going to be real with you. 3 live streams a day. Man, I would love to. What is a good bag of XRP? Anything that you could really kind of afford to lose. That's how I look at it. Your content is legit. I appreciate it. Yes, on live streams, but do not stress it. Your content is amazing. I appreciate that. Later, when it hit $25, we're going to say back in time we were live streaming and exciting for a few cents. Yeah. I mean, honestly, when we really kind of look at XRP at some of these, you know, price action moves, it is something special, but it's nowhere near what we really need to be at. But it is still exciting. Chances we get to below 40 cents. Hey, anything is possible. We've been really kind of looking at some of those support zones. Right now, I would say, you know, retesting the 43-cent zone would be interesting. That would be the 50-day EMA, well, 15-minute EMA. But there's a few other levels that we have to watch for on the lower time frames. Record these moments for the future. 20K is a nice little starting point. Is that for XRP or is that for A0? I've seen a lot of people talking about A0. Or 20K XRP, yeah. I mean, 20K XRP is pretty good. Yeah, I just seen it right now. Love your content, brother. I appreciate that, Jay. Violent XRP and Cash. I've been following for 2 years. Love your info. I have shared your channels to so many people. Hey, I appreciate that, man. I really do. Next Millionaire Anniversary Parties in Bahamas 2025. Yeah, we'll be partying on the yacht for sure. My average buy price is 30 cents, so bags looking great at the moment. Yeah, the bags are going to be looking great when your 30-cent average is at $3 plus. That's going to be the day where, you know, things are going to be looking very, very good. Does Uphold hold XRP for 62 days? They have lockup periods on almost all ACH deposits and stuff like that. It's rough, honestly. That's why I don't really like Uphold all that much. That's why I've moved to Mexi. LCX, what RSI indicator is that on TradingView? This is just like the main RSI. It's the 14 closed SMA 14. So this is the one that I've been using for a while now. You can actually customize it too. You know, most of these RSIs will look a little bit, you know, topped out, but you know, until we really kind of see a decline in volume, it's nothing like too crazy in regards to RSI. What up, Nick? Appreciate the content. Hey, I appreciate it. It's 46 cents a steal. I would say that right now I wouldn't be, you know, buying into this move. I mean, in like the last like couple days we are up like 32%, so I would just kind of wait it out a little bit. Don't get too itchy for, you know, a FOMO, you know, buy right now on XRP, just to kind of give you an insight. Average 32, 10K. Holding XLM, QNT, XDC, HBAR, XRP. Yup. Thank you, Nick, for the great content. Greetings from Manich. Hey, I appreciate that. I really depend on your analysis of ISO 222 tokens. I appreciate that as well. Daily Convex for some passive income. I really am... I don't want to say I'm scared of passive income in crypto, but I kind of stay away from it, to be honest with you. Like, I'm on a few weeks and really appreciate your content and devotion for the right coins like XRP, ADA, HBAR, QNT. Hey, I appreciate that. You can't still... You can still get your Uphold. You have to transfer it to USD and cash out from there. Yeah, with Casper, you really kind of... I'm just sticking to Mexi for Casper, to be honest. I heard Uphold is not good. With Uphold, I just... My thing on it is, like, Uphold was a great... Yo, we are getting some nice price action right now on XRP, actually. We are about to hit 47 cents. I actually want to go back to the higher time frame on the daily just to kind of look at this because we are getting very close. So yeah, like I said, you know, with Uphold, you know, at first I really supported them just because they were like the first ones to really kind of support XRP, and it was like the one that I could actually trust to buy XRP when the lawsuit really kind of came out. But since then I have moved. Respect from Belgium. Hey. I appreciate that. Nick, what should I shoot for first? 10K XRP or 100K HBAR? I'm halfway on both. You know, I would just go 50-50 on both of them, to be honest with you. Been good to me so far. What are your thoughts on ICP? I'm not a huge fan of ICP. I haven't really looked at it too much, though, so I can't really say too much on it. Wait until going back to 30 cents, XRP to $1 before Christmas. Yeah, I don't know about that, but It would be exciting. Hi from Germany. Hey, I appreciate that. Alexander, Dennis, what's going on? Pepe, Cindy, what's going on, everyone? Jared, hey, I appreciate it. Jared, XRP holders should organize a celebration party after it reaches a mutually agreed upon ceiling. It could be called the party. Yeah. What up, Nick? Love your content, brother. Hey, I appreciate it. Conspiracy Journals. Everyone in the chat, just kind of just spam the chat real quick. I want to see all of you, just messaging in the chat. I want to see how many of you are, in here. I'm waiting for the day that we could say I told you so about XRP. Yeah, I honestly look forward to it as well. Florida here. Keep it up, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah, I would love to hear about, where everyone is from. Let me know where everyone is from in the chat. I'll love to see. Watching from the UK. Am I blocked? No, you're not blocked at all, bro. Midtown Manhattan. What's going on? Okay, yo, XRP to the moon. My wife is invested too. Laugh aloud. XRP Colorado, Miami, London, Buffalo, New York, Sweden, Colorado, Alabama, Northern Maine, Denmark, Canada, Turks. Yo, it's going crazy right now. I can't even see it. Wow, this is insane. Washington, Texas, California, Taiwan, Arizona, Australia. Yo, it's crazy that we have so many nationalities in this chat right now. This is huge. Wow. Watching from Brad Garlinghouse's apartments. Yo, I appreciate that. Louisiana, New Orleans, Earth. Wow. You guys are crazy. Honestly, like there's so many of you turning out for these live streams. It really is something special. I honestly might do a scheduled live stream every single week. Want quant to go back down to $50 to buy, but don't think it's going to happen. What do you think? Yeah, quant is something special. We've been watching Q&T for a while to see where it's going to go down to, but it's hard to really kind of tell, what's gonna happen next with it. Gary's gone. You're the most consistent crypto educator. Hey, I appreciate that. Abu Dhabi, wow, that's huge. South Africa, wow, it's crazy. Portugal, what time is it for you? It's about almost 3 p.m. Yes, I'm from the East Coast in the United States. Australia, Ireland, Miami Beach. Looking like Showtime boys and girls. Yeah, I mean, it's looking really good right now. This is, honestly, I love to see these major price action moves on XRP. But we are looking at the 47-cent zone. We're looking at the volume here. I want to see a lot more price movement right now on XRP. Hit the like button, people. Yeah, hit that like button, guys. I don't even know how many likes we're at, but I'm sure that's a substantial amount. 4:30 a.m. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm from Mars. Aren't we all? Honestly. I don't know what's going to happen next year, but I'm going to live stream for a little bit longer. I'm going to live stream for about, we'll say 25 minutes. I think that should be the golden time frame for this. But after that, I'm going to end the live stream because then I think that we would be, I don't even know how long have we been live streaming? Almost an hour long of a live stream. That's pretty crazy to me. We might have to do like a 24-hour run on a live stream when XRP really starts to break out. Maybe do a 24-hour live stream. That would be pretty crazy. Looks like, love the reviews, Nick. It's very huge. Yeah, what's the asset where you have the most conviction? I don't really have like a major one, but I will say like my number one hold is Casper currently, just to give you an insight. 405 watching, 259 likes, does not compute. Yeah, honestly, the other day we had like 800 individuals watching. It was crazy to say the least. Will it reach 60 cents support this week yet? It's hard to say. 24-hour live stream would be madness, but I will be there. Yeah, it would be one of those events where, I don't know, we would have to have this entire market moving pretty rapidly, but I might be able to do it. We'll definitely look into it. So long when Ncash goes live, short on Cobb. Yeah, honestly, I remember the days of Alex Cobb live streaming XRP. It was funny. Hi, Nick. What really makes you have your main holding Casper? I just think that the tech stack behind Casper and how early we are on what Casper is doing. I just have a lot of confidence in the team and the project, so that's just like why it's my number one holding. And and also like the upside on it is just huge. Like, at 20 cents, for an example, it's nearly a 10x investment. So, and 20 cents for something like Casper is easily achievable. So I'm really kind of looking at like, maybe 60 to $1.20. I think that could be a pretty huge area of focus for Casper. And also, I think that we are extremely early on a lot of these gems, and I think that Casper is one that we are very, very early on. But guys, I really want to take a look at the the macro chart for XRP real quick. Like look at this chart. This is absolutely insane to me. I just can't even believe. Like look at this. This is on the 1 month span for XRP. Look at where we are at. We are nearing this major resistance. So I actually want to look at this major resistance zone on the macro view. So our resistance zone right now on XRP would be about 49.5 cents. So that's what we are looking at right now. Yeah, I do agree that I believe that it is way overbought, to be honest. We have been looking at it. We've been really kind of focused on it. I mean, the biggest problem here is how high will we go? Because back here we did see a 75-cent run on XRP before coming down and retesting about 42 cents. This was about a 45% drop in price. I'm not saying that we will repeat this entire process back here, but it is getting pretty interesting as we are nearing some major resistance. Homie, I'm not pumping XRP at all. If you think that I can pump XRP, that is comical. Casper versus A0. I'm still probably choosing Casper. I just have a little bit more conviction in it. That's just my opinion on it, though. XRP doing warm-ups. Bitcoin is a dinosaur. I sold 30 quant today and took first profit from my bag. Super happy. Nick, last bear market, we pumped 225% at this point in time. Yeah, it's looking pretty interesting. HBAR, hit the like button. Yeah, we've been looking at HBAR. I mean, to me, when we really kind of look at, Hedera, again, I just believe that if we can get a little bit more volume in HBAR, we can cross over the SMA on the RSI and gain a little bit more traction here and break over some of these resistance zones, that HBAR could look pretty good on a run to, who knows? I mean, like, we're really kind of looking at the last major levels on the EMA here, which would be about 7 cents. If we can break over those, that would be pretty good for a 10-cent plus move. Nick, these bottom candles are volume. So, yeah, the bottom ones at the bottom here are volume, and this is just kind of showing the volume on, like, the 1 month span. We're really kind of looking at the lower time frames, too, like on the 15-minute. We still are gaining some volume in, but what we really want to see is a large portion of volume just kind of pouring in to push the price of XRP above some resistance zones. That's what we are really kind of eyeing right now. HBAR is $6 at the end of the year. 3 to 6 is my target point, but not at the end of the year. I don't think that at the end of the year is the time frame to really kind of look at. What's wrong with Q&T? Nothing's wrong with Q&T. I think that Q&T is a great opportunity. You got me into crypto. Hey, I appreciate that. What up, dude? What's going on, AI Bags? What's going on? Wow, turning out to the stream. I appreciate that. Quant, XRP, algo chart identical to XRP on the 180-day. Yeah, a lot of tokens look very, very similar. We've been really kind of looking at some of them. I mean, if we go back to CMC and we really kind of look at the 24-hour span, Algorand right now on the 24-hour span is doing incredible. Pretty special, honestly. And XRP, in regards to the Bitcoin price chart, guys, we are officially nearing that major resistance zone. This is the point in time where XRP is a make it or break it. So this is the moment. If we are about to see a major sell-off, this would be the time. Of course, man, you read my comments earlier, but I don't think you noticed who I was. Yeah, probably not, honestly. So it's really hard to keep up with all of the names in here, so I do apologize. Let's go. Is IOTA still worth the investment? I still think that IOTA is a very interesting one, but I don't hold any IOTA, just to be honest. Casper is so much lower in terms of market cap. Yeah, I do think that Casper is very undervalued. What's your opinion on Solana? Not a huge fan. I think that's going to be making a lot of people money, though, still. I still think that, Solana is just one of those gems that's going to be around for a little bit of time. FOMO is too strong. Yeah, I mean, who knows? I'm just really kind of looking at where we are going to top out on with XRP. And we just hit about like almost 47 cents. We are still very close to that EMA. That EMA is the big one. You know, this is about like 47 cents exact. So between the Bitcoin price chart and the XRP USD price chart, this is what we are watching for right now. We are watching to see if we are about to see a major resistance slap, and then, you know, us coming back down and doing a 180 turning event. This is like, this would be the time to see it. We'd love to see them move to HBAR. Yeah. You know, QNT is it's still blockchain agnostic, and the tokenomics on it are very, you know, bullish. But also, I see that you guys are talking about Helium moving to Hedera. Yeah, I think that is a possibility. I think that it 100% is. XRP really needs the bulls to come in right now, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, like, right now, this is the turning event. First off, on the daily span, I mentioned this in the beginning of the live stream as well. When we look at the volume, it has been diminishing since this beginning run back on the 19th. We need a lot more volume right now. We are hitting an overbought area on the RSI. Volume is diminishing while we are still pumping right into a major resistance zone, and the XRP Bitcoin price chart is also at a major resistance zone. I don't know if the volume here is any different, but we are seeing some nice volume down here. I mean, I know for a Bitcoin price chart, I mean, it's pretty interesting to look at volume, but it is still diminishing. So it's like a make it or break it move right now for XRP, and we are all sitting here watching. What about XDC? I still think that XDC is very bullish. We've been really kind of looking at the developments around trade finance, and yeah, we are still watching it closely. But I think that right now, the big thing that we are watching is just to see what's happening with XRP. Where's the whales when you need them? Throw a few 100,000 in there and it will break up into 50 cents. Yeah, who knows? Volume is almost similar across all ISO tokens. Yeah, thanks for the live stream. Hey, I appreciate you, Cindy. Thank you for stopping by. Pump and then dump once again. Yeah, it might. I mean, we're still in a bear market, and we are still watching this pretty closely. What's your price target on this? I mean, honestly, it's just resistance. Like 47 cents is the big one. I'm insinuating my addict with the in back pocket, not messing alive. Okay. Market's turning red. Yeah. When we look at the major indices, let's actually refresh this real quick. So major indices look pretty rough. What's the big telltale sign right now is the dollar. We've been looking at the US dollar. We've been looking to see if this is going to continue to gain momentum. It came back down to test some support. So the dollar is the big one that we are watching, you know, combined with all of these tokens at major resistance. It is interesting. QNT is too expensive. Some could argue that it's actually pretty cheap, though, compared to where it could go. So, but I have been accumulating QNT as well. So, have me concerned with the Uphold comments transferred to Ledger. With Uphold, I've just moved over to Mexi. We have the Mexi link pinned in the comments. It's at the top, but the reason why I choose Mexi over Uphold is because there's no lockups, and I can easily buy and transfer right out of Mexi. Don't get me wrong, I still don't hold any of my tokens on these centralized exchanges just because I don't trust any of them. But I love the ones that don't lock up anything. I love the ones that I could easily transfer out and, you know, just transfer to my ledger. So that's why I don't really utilize Uphold at all. But I store all of my crypto on, you know, on cold storage, and, you know, Ledger is the main choice. But I also do have a decent wallet as well, which I might be making a video on here soon. XRP is about to flip Ethereum like 2018 in market cap. I don't know about that. I mean, we definitely have to wait and see. XDC has been fading out lately. Yeah, but the fundamentals are still there, so I wouldn't risk stacking exactly on other exchanges. Yeah, I mean, to me, I just, yeah, I'm just like, the big thing about centralized exchanges is that they were never meant to be your one-stop shop for like storing all your crypto. I mean, like, I just don't trust it at all to store all of my crypto on an exchange. But cold storage is like 100% the move in my opinion. My rule of thumb is only keep about 25% of your total portfolio on exchanges for those moonbags. So whatever you want to call them, yeah. I don't really keep much at all on exchanges. Quant baby, yep. QNT, we are excited about QNT. We're excited about all of these major gems. But But yeah, guys, we are you in DeFi? 100%. I'm in DeFi. Yeah. XDC and Casper is a good price point for utility gems. Yeah, 100%. But hey, guys, real quick, I just want to say, at this moment in time, we are watching this price chart hit major resistance essentially. But not only that, but we have 13 minutes in this live stream left. We are only going to be streaming until 3 p.m. So what I want from all of you that are a part of this live stream right now, hit that like button and comment in the live stream XRP. Just spam XRP in the comments and hit that like button. I want to see how many people are still in the chat, how many of you are still watching, how many of you are all active. I just want to see it. There it is. There it is. Look at all of you guys. It's insane. Welcome to the live stream, everyone. For anybody that is new to the channel, welcome to the channel as well. I appreciate all of you that are stopping by. I appreciate all of you that are watching. Anyone that is a subscriber of the channel, or maybe you are just watching the live stream as well, I appreciate all of you. I hope that this live stream could have incentivized you a little bit to hit that subscribe button and turn those notifications on to never miss a future update. We are constantly going live. We are constantly uploading content. We are always doing everything a little bit better and more than the other individuals out there. We are trying to keep up and keep pace. We're trying to outdo everyone. We are trying to outwork everyone, trying to give you guys the best content possible, really kind of keep you guys updated on everything and all of this stuff. So I hope that you guys can appreciate that. I hope that you guys can definitely appreciate the work ethic and everything that's going into this channel. I'm always trying to do everything 24/7, trying to push as much content out as possible to keep you guys up to date on everything. It's been a special time on YouTube. It really has been. From the day that we started this channel to now, it's been nothing but love for all of you guys out there that continue to support the channel. You guys are seriously amazing, and I appreciate all of you, especially those that have been with me since the first beginning days of this channel. I really do appreciate all of you. I really do. So much love to all of you guys out there that are continuously supporting the channel, continuously watching the videos. You guys are amazing. I really do appreciate it. Bought half my bag around the dollar mark last November, expecting the big blow off top like everyone else. I still hold because I know its value. Waiting is the hardest part. Yep, patience is the biggest issue around crypto. Hey, I'm a newbie. Hey, welcome to the live stream, Harper. I appreciate it. But also, yeah, patience is probably one of the biggest ways to get shaken out of this market. Most individuals in this space, it's just the idea that patience is probably the easiest thing to shake people out, because a lot of people don't have patience. And it is something to kind of discipline yourself and learn. So if you can learn patience and if you can disconnect your emotions from this stuff, it's going to be the biggest successful thing that drives you. Hey, I've been watching for about 5 months. It's because of this live stream I finally subscribed. I appreciate that. I truly do. Thank you so much. You've grown a lot, brother. Hey, I appreciate that, True Van. Is this a discount for long term? I mean, technically, yeah, you could argue, but I would wait a little bit more. Definitely subscribe. Love your videos. Hey, I appreciate that as well. Guys, I truly do appreciate all of you. It's insane how large this channel has, become. I never expected this channel to be this big. I just wanted to start, uploading some videos on things that I like and really kind of the information that I'm finding, and it has morphed into something even crazier than I could have ever imagined. So I really have to give it to all of you guys that are continuously watching and continuously, supporting. It's so close. Yeah. We are just waiting to see if this is going to break, but we only have 9 more minutes left in the live stream until 3 p.m. If we do see a major breakout, though, I will say this. I will do another live stream, because if we can see that huge breakout, it's going to be something special. Your content is dope. Hey, I appreciate that. What's your educational background? So I never went to college. Just to kind of give you guys a quick insight on my background. From the youngest point in my life, I always tried to learn as much information as I possibly can about things that I focused on. Early on, when I was about like 12 years old, I self-taught myself graphic design. From there, I basically worked my way to being a freelance designer, making as much money as I possibly can while doing, designs for the cheap. And then from there, I started my own design agency, and I kind of morphed that into a huge company. I hustled it every single day to being very successful, and now it basically runs on autopilot. I have a huge team behind me that does a whole bunch of projects. I also, run a whole bunch of online, companies as well, and I do some e-commerce on the side. I have a whole bunch of things going all at once, but ultimately I'm focused on online business and business in general. So that's basically my background. I don't really have like a degree or anything like that. It's more so I'm self-taught. I run my online businesses and pretty much do that. It's nothing like too crazy, but for the most part, the design agency is like the big one that I'm really kind of a part of. Not just talking about your channel growth, the way you present yourself in your vids has improved exponentially. Hey, I appreciate that as well, True Van. I'm glad that you have noticed that. The ones that work the hardest come out on the top in the end. Hey, I appreciate that as well, Cindy. Experience is your best education, 100%, Dennis. You got to get as much experience as you possibly can in such a short amount of time as well. What are your thoughts on hot wallets? I do not trust them. In fact, I don't know if you guys know about XRP Darren, but XRP Darren actually just got one of his hot wallets hacked, and he doesn't even know how it happened. So I would stay away from hot wallets in general. Can you give some details on your membership levels? A lot of them are just kind of supporting the channel. I actually have to edit them and change them up a little bit. I'm probably going to do a little bit of organization on them here soon. Yes, you might not have expected this channel to be large, but it shows when you share knowledge that can turn into wisdom, it grows. I've obtained so much knowledge in the crypto industry from you. I appreciate that greatly. It's an everyday thing. To me, it's something that I love to do. I love making content. I love talking about crypto. I think that this is probably one of the biggest opportunities technologically in the history of tech. So this is a huge area of focus for me, and I think that's going to be a focus for me for the rest of my life, honestly. Well, if you ever need a software system engineer advice, hit me up sometime. But yeah, you've been working hard to bring the news to us. I appreciate that, man. Do you have an opinion on Solo Dex? I think that Solo Dex is pretty interesting. What about Trust Wallet? I don't trust it. I mean, it's kind of funny. But yeah, I don't trust, Trust Wallet. I don't trust the Coinbase wallet. Any of those wallets I don't like at all. Do you trust Zoom Wallet? Again, I think that these wallets are great, but at the end of the day, Ledger or like Decent Wallet is the best ones. He got hacked by staying connected to one of the dApp browsers. Yeah, you always want to disconnect from the browsers or like the dApp browsers, especially even on Hashpack Wallet if you guys utilize that as well. Don't you think that at this market cap, QNT, Algo, Casper, XLM have much more potential compared to XRP? It's all about the technological value as well. Like to me, XRP has incredible opportunity to be like a major winner around cross-border payments, and like that's a $200 trillion market. So to me, that's like a huge area of focus. Thanks for all your time and great content, Nick. Hey, I appreciate that. Cold wallets are complicated for us old people. I might do a full-on video on how to set up your ledger and really kind of store your crypto. So I'm gonna make a note of that. Somebody just said that they want me to do a video on a Decent Wallet as well. So I'll definitely look into that. What about Coinbase One subscription? I don't like it at all. You don't really need any of that. You don't need to, waste money a month on, a Coinbase subscription or anything like that. Didn't you have a Decent Wallet referral link before, or am I blind? I do. So here, real quick, actually, for everyone that does want to utilize Mexi, that wants to get a Decent Wallet, that wants to get a ledger or whatever, I'm going to drop in the chat real quick all of the information for Decent Wallets, as well as ledger, as well as Mexi. You guys are more than welcome to check out all of this. It's all up to you guys. I'm not telling you guys that you need to or anything like that. But here you guys have it. Let me drop it in here real quick. Everything's like trying to catch up real quick. I know it's like crazy, but I don't know if I can put Ledger in here. I know it's a little bit. Let me do Mexi. Wow, it's missing by 1. All right, there we go. I just updated the links. I'm going to replace the pinned tweet. So there's everything that you need in the pinned tweet. It's going to have Mexi. It's going to have the decent wallet packages. There's a single package, and then there's a multi double pack, and then there's also the Ledger one as well. Those are all trusted links. You guys don't have to worry about it. Only click the ones in the pinned tweet. Don't click any other links or anything like that. Always make sure that you are going through trusted links only. Always buy off of the trusted websites as well. My links go to the trusted websites, ledger.com, as well as like the Decent Wallet website as well. So only go through the main supplier, and I don't say this because I have a referral link or anything like that. But it's because if you go through something like Amazon, they could be tampered with. So please make sure that you are paying attention to what you are clicking. Make sure that you are, treating all of this with the highest security possible, because at the end of the day, this is your money. Do we send our XRP directly to your wallet? No, do not do any of that. I'm going to do a breakdown on how to set up a ledger here soon. I'm also going to set up how to do a tutorial on Decent Wallet as well, because I know that a lot of it is very confusing. It is, one of those things that for most people, it is a little bit too much. I know that it can get very confusing, so we'll definitely, look into that. When you buy on Mexi, you'll probably get Bitcoin. You need to sell the Bitcoin to get the equivalent in USDT. Then you can buy Casper, CPH, etc. When you buy on Mexi, you can actually deposit USDT or USDC, whatever one you want, into the wallet. It's very easy. It's very simple. I could also do a video on that as well. I'll do a lot more tutorials for you guys. I know that there's a lot. It's really complicated. It really is. So I'll definitely look into a lot more of it. The Decent Wallet doesn't. The Decent link doesn't work. Here, let me look into it. 1 second. The links are working. A lot of people are confusing me right now. 1 second. So they should all be working. I don't know if they aren't. Can anybody confirm if the links are working or not? I really can't look at them. Oh, they are not. Sorry. Okay, let me look into this. It might be a mistake on my end. Okay, so the double one does. Yeah, here, let me get you guys, let me get it 1 second. The one pack do not work. So the single pack is the one that you guys are probably all trying to get. So let me get a link. I'm sorry about that. I do apologize. But yeah, nonetheless though, I'm going to be doing a lot more tutorials. So if you guys do want to send out any tutorial requests or anything like that, if you do join the free Discord, it's always in my descriptions and stuff. You guys are more than welcome to check it out and drop in the videos tab, what you want to see. I'm going to probably do a lot more tutorials on how to store specific assets as well, because I know that storing specific assets is a little bit confusing. Even like for me, sometimes like a lot of this stuff is pretty confusing as well. And I've been like a part of crypto for a very long time, so I completely understand what you guys are talking about when it comes to a lot of the things around trying to understand specific things. So let me do. I'm gonna update the links real quick. 1 second. All right. Let me copy this and let me paste it. Okay, I'm going to push new links. I'm going to replace it. So there you guys have it. There's the new links for all of you. We are nearing the 47-cent zone, though, on XRP. This is pretty exciting. Okay, I just tested the first link again, and it seems like it is not working. I'm gonna have to reach out to them and have that fixed, but I will definitely check it out. I just tested it on my end and it was not working as well, so I do apologize for that. But nonetheless, let me see if I can go around the bit.ly link and see if I can. So yeah, I think it might be the bit.ly that's kind of messing it up. Everything's kind of all over the place here. So this is the single pack for the Decent wallet. I just posted it in the chat. I'll also replace the pin real quick just so that you guys can check it out. But that one should work. Why is XRP pumping though? In the macro, it doesn't make sense. I think everyone's kind of FOMOing in because they think that we are about to see a settlement. So like that's like the major thing. But right now, like we are still looking at diminished volume around XRP. We are still really kind of looking at if we are going to continue this move up. We're looking at the Bitcoin price chart because the Bitcoin price chart just hit some major resistance. So right now, it's like make it or break it for XRP. Yeah, you could hold on Ledger and still stake. Yeah, they do have that mechanism on there built in. But guys, I am going to end the live stream here. It has been incredible. It's about an hour and 30 minutes that we have been streaming for. I appreciate everyone for stopping by. I appreciate everyone that is new, that is, again, a subscriber. All of you, I appreciate all of you. I really cannot thank you all enough. You guys are absolutely insane. Like every single time that I stream, every single time that I upload, the turnout is always incredible. So thank you to everyone for stopping by. Thank you to everyone for staying here, listening in, and watching the live stream. I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.